Best Friends. When I got the copy of New Girl, I also made sure to grab this too, so I didn't have to get up twice. I like you guys. I like you guys in the twiceness amount. I was thinking about that because at the top of the stairs is another copy of Best Friends. I was gonna show you the OG copy of Best Friends, but the last video went on like literally 10 times longer than what I had scheduled for it to go on. I wanted to make a 2 minute video. I made a 20-minute video, and that was not my plans. So this video is not going to be 20 minutes long. Hopefully, it's not 30 minutes long, but it's definitely not going to be 20 minutes. Best Friends, I wrote. And all of these, the Hidden Chronicles, are all written in the same time period of me leaving college, me leaving my relation. I basically left my relationship, left college, and then said, fuck everything, I'm going to become an author. And that was that. That was the whole thing that I did. Some people pat me in the back, and some people call me a fucking idiot because I had a lot of potential. And this book is about that potential. It's about masculine potential. It's about masculine perspective of love. It's about really, really what men are going through that no one is addressing, no one is dealing with, no one wants to talk about, because if all these men die, all the corporations can take over. Men are the rebellious. Women sit still. You see little girls and little boys. Little boys run around. They do this, they do that. They're in this, they're in that. They break this, they break that. And it's like by the time you get done fucking sweeping up the dirt that they just put on the floor, they're fucking smacking their toy against the wall as hard as possible to see what the limit is to how much destruction and chaos they can cause before they break this thing. And women are not like that, you know. Maybe in other ways they are. I don't know. When I see it, I don't see it. You know, it's different. You know, being a man is very different from being a woman. I would say, even straight up, I would say being a biological man is way different from being a transgender woman or a transgender man. It's completely fucking different. When you are going through the actual fucking overproduction of testosterone versus barely producing any testosterone or having to take artificial testosterone, you're not dealing with the same fucking things. We're not motivated by the same fucking things. Men aren't necessarily motivated by money. Men are motivated by the shit that money gets them. Men are motivated by the sense of respect, the sense of authority, the sense of belonging that a person with money has. But many men without money find ways to live life and go about their business. And that's kind of what Chris does. That's Chris's entire vibe. That's Chris's entire thing. Is that he's not the richest guy. He is the smoothest guy. He is probably one of the best looking guys. And, you know, for where he's at, he's fucking intelligent as shit, you know? And he's coming from a place in which he's from Nadia. He moves to Urdu, so he's from the Ether region, which, unless you're Eshin or Mayan, you more than likely fucking hate Nadians. You know, you probably have some reason to hate Ekru, or to hate Nadia, to have some fucking reason due to shit that happened thousands of years before your fucking existence. And you don't know why, but you just know you fucking hate these guys. You're just biologically fucking set to hate them. So he's going to a place in which all his research is being tested, all his ideas are being opposed, and it's like he doesn't really know why, and he's not afraid to say why, but it's like it takes Maya and Opal, you know, to really witness it, because they're just like, dude, like, what the fuck is going on? The main thing there is that they got like a D or F. I don't remember the exact grade, but they got like some bad grade in the report, and it's like, they're like, you're supposed to be like the smartest guy we know, like, we thought being in a group with you would be an easy A, and it's not. And then they test them, and then they research it, and they go in there, and it's like, no, like, dude, he's right. And it's just teacher's a racist. The teacher has a bias because it's like the swarthy Nadian man coming in, just like the white men fear black men coming in and having sex with their daughters. He sees these two beautiful young women, or I don't know if the I don't remember if the professor's a woman or a man. To be honest with you, I don't think I thought that deeply into it when I wrote the character, because the character doesn't even make an appearance. But essentially, Chris is facing deep amounts of racisms, and it hurts his feels. And his girlfriend at that time does not help at all because he's in Urdu. And I would say that most Urduns are neutral to Nadians. They want to conquer Nadia. It's not a personal thing. Nakans hate Nadians because within the world history of that, it's this obsession to conquer Nadia for them because there were refugees that came to the borders of Nadia and they started making up their homes there and whatever. But there's like they were making a Mecca the place, they were destroying the land, and the Nadians, the Ekrun at that time came and said like, hey, you guys gotta get the fuck out of here. And they're like, you're not using the land, you're not doing this. So it's like, we do use the land, but we use the land this specific purpose for this, and it's like, you can't touch it, and it's get the fuck out of here. Go the fuck back to Naka. And it's like, the whole battle and tension between Nshishi and Ada, between Nadia and Naka, is really consumed inside of Chris's relationship with Margot, in which Chris is sort of embodying the archetypical Ekrun man, as Maya puts it. Maya is an Urdu woman, Margot is a Nakan woman, and Margot really doesn't have any fucking idea of Nadia or any type of shit like that. She sees this cute fucking guy, assumes he has a big because he's Nadian, and he does have it because he's Nadian, and she's just trying to make the shit work, But then you got Maya. And Maya is curious, she's a journalist, and she is snooping, and she is looking, and she is checking in their relationship. And initially, Maya and Chris have chemistry. They don't really, get along. They don't really fuck around with each other like that. Because this is the starting of the project, whatever. The scene that they actually meet was probably, I think it was the first shit I ever wrote for a short story class. It was the first short story I ever wrote for this class. And this chick told me that I write like a fucking 6th grader. And I think I'm the only person from that class, maybe besides this one German kid or something like that. And there's this one girl that I know works in TV, but she left the class. I don't know if to count that or not. But I think I'm the only person that's published. I'm definitely the only person that's a bestseller. So, fuck her. Yeah. That's a great book, though. So Maya's snooping and she's peeking and she's checking out their relationship. And she's like, I don't think you two are gonna work out. She's putting these seeds in it, she's planting it, and she's just like, but if you don't really like her like that, maybe you guys. And she's low key giving him advice, but she's giving him the advice that she would like. She's not really fucking getting tension, but she does help. Maya does legitimately help him and Margot stay together. I think Margot does no one appreciate that. So she tries to recruit Maya to her ends to get Chris back. Because Chris is a good man. And it's really tough being a good man when no one appreciates that. Good men are taken for granted because it's honestly the standard that is set. It's not really impressive to be a good man because they expect you to go and beyond to begin with. Being an average great man is not appreciated. So, in Margot attempting to change Chris and do this for Chris, and I guess Chris is responding to what she wants in his type of way, Chris is essentially still just doing his own thing. Going your own way. I mean, a lot of dudes have just said, fuck marriage, fuck kids, fuck all that other type of shit in general, you know. But in Chris's type of regard, him going his own way is focusing upon things that would make him more attractive to women, but not even focusing on the attraction to women at all. You know, not even being interested in the pursuit of a relationship, having no sense of value within the idea of having a woman in his life, and just fixing who he was. And I had to go through that period for a while in which, for a year and a half, I had this person, and I guess for a couple years before that, I would always have some type, and then I was just single. And some of it sucked, some of it was great. If I wanted companionship, I could have it, but I didn't have it, and I didn't really need it, and you learn how to live, you know? It sucked. I got a girlfriend eventually, you know? I definitely did not do that forever and ever. That was not. I had friends and shit like that. And for Chris, he doesn't do that. Chris gets deeper into his studies. He's studying abroad. Like, he can't afford to get bad grades. He can't afford to get addicted to drugs. Oh, I completely fucking ignored the fact that he meets the literal guardian of Aisha, guardian of air. I just completely fucking sworn over. I just completely fucking just... Yeah, and like literally in like the second or third chapter, he meets the guardian of air as the only appearance. It is the only full frontal acknowledgement of Esha as a region. We're gonna get into that eventually. I'll talk about that one day. You know, we're gonna fix that soon.